All right, we got How to Change Anybody by David Lieberman. Now, with a title like that, it's pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, boom. I'm not gonna read all of it because you're hit with bam, right? And it will take me 5 minutes just to read the chapters. So let's go. We got sections. We'll read the sections. How to change anyone's beliefs and values. How to change anyone's emotional state. Plastic surgery for personality. How to change anyone's attitude and behavior. I like this one. Change anyone's mind and stop stubborn behavior anytime. I like that one. Let's go. 81. Here we go. Chapter 13. All right. At work or at home, it's his way or the highway, and you've had enough. If you're tired of dealing with someone who refuses to see the facts, the 5 physiological techniques in this chapter can help you make him more flexible and more open-minded to what you have to say. Why does it have to be him? What if it's her? Right? Because I don't know. Never mind. Technique 1, the crowbar. The crowbar technique, borrowed from my book, Never Be Lied to Again, helps you get a person to begin to think about the possibility of believing differently. Example, you want your friend Sheila to hear you out on a new idea, and she admittedly or adamantly opposed to listening to you. Tell Sheila that you want her to agree to think about, listen to, or read certain information, but only if you can achieve some highly difficult and amazing task. For instance, you tell Sheila to write down on a piece of paper a number from 1 to 100. If you can guess what it is, then she will agree to what you want. She will likely agree because she believes that there is a little chance that you will guess the number. The psychological strategy here is not about being right, but about Sheila's agreeing to take the chance. In getting her to agree, you manage to slightly adjust her belief system. And this is all that you need. You take her from a no to a maybe. Only someone who would, in the back of their mind, be willing to take your advice would agree to this test. So some part of Sheila, to some degree, is willing. Now you also know that you are not dealing with an impossible person. And now she will have to alter her belief system to allow the possibility through remote that what you have to say may make sense. In order to reduce dissonance, Sheila unconsciously adjusts her thinking and will now become more open. That's interesting. I've never really thought about that. That's kind of mind-blowing. Saving face would be technique number 2. Number 3 is qualify. Number 4 is reciprocal persuasion. And 5, okay, you're right, but do it my way anyways. Ooh, I like that one. Agree, but then agree for them to do it your way anyways. Let's read this one. Instead of making an issue about right or wrong, simply ask Richard to do it as a favor. Now he will feel as if he's doing something nice, a favor for you, as opposed to giving in. This completely changes the psychological dynamics because he can still be right and do what you want anyway. By trying to get Richard to change his mind, you have 2 obstacles, the ego and the intellect. So instead, by asking him to do what you want, even though he does not agree, you avoid engaging his ego. You are not telling him he is wrong, and so he does not have to defend his position. Therefore, you eliminate the gatekeeper, and the intellect can now clearly and objectively consider if Richard can agree to your request. I like that. Example, you and your husband disagree over whether you should go back to work. Offer a brief reasonable case as to why your husband's thinking does not make sense to you. Do not argue, simply say the following. You have thought about what he wants, and you appreciate how he feels about it. Bullet point number 2. You understand that he doesn't agree with you returning to work and that he feels he is right, but you would like him to go along with the way you're thinking anyways. As a favor to you, not because you have convinced him he is wrong, but rather because it is important to you for you to try to return to work. You will stop working without hesitation or conversation if it becomes clear it's not working. By eliminating the power struggle and not arguing over right and wrong, you're putting your husband in a position of power, and this is what he likely craves. Ooh, this is a good one. I like that. Again, that is not really the image I had when I thought of him. Boom. Dr. David Lieberman. I thought he was going to be old. But hey, that's not bad at all. I enjoy that. There you go. How to change anybody.